Hey everyone. Today we're going to be going through this North American edition of Shonen Jump magazine. Now I have a whole bunch of these. I have actually quite a large stack. I don't have all of them. If you're not familiar, North American Shonen Jump ran for about 10 years, I think from like 2002 to 2012, something like that. But I do have a lot of issues that I thought would be kind of neat to film me going through them and just kind of discussing the advertisements, the spotlights, the highlights, and the manga and anime that was popular at the time. So for this particular issue, this one is December 2006. It's volume 4, issue 12. So I'm not going to show any of the actual manga that's inside. The intention is more so just to show the color pages, the front, the back, and what's going on in these ads. But let's jump right into it. We'll take a look at this cover. Right in the center we have Luffy, Battle of Giants, huge Shonen Jump in bright neon orange. We have Naruto up at the top here. It's advertising a 5,760 card giveaway. And what's neat about these issues is they always have how many pages of manga are included. So you'll see if we do more of these, that this number actually changes depending on the issue. There's really no consistency. Another thing they have are these front cover and back cover markers. And you'll notice the back cover is the exact same as the front cover. A lot of these earlier issues of North American Shonen Jump have the same front and back cover, and then later down the line they start putting ads on the back. Probably just to get a little bit more money flowing into the magazine. What else do we got in the front here? We have Bleach, talking about the anime, Gintama, who's Gintoki, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, PSP news, and manga preview. Brainbender for manga addicts. We have a holiday gift guide, and then, of course, advertising One Piece with exclusive video game tips. And of course, we have reading right to left, which if you are reading any of the English releases of Viz manga or the Shonen Jump manga, this should be familiar because these are always in the very back of the issues. What I will do is show the spine, if I can get a nice clear image there. So it says December 2006 and has Luffy on the side there. All right, but let's jump right in. I have not even flipped through this, so I'm going to react as we're going through this together. All right. So right away, we're going to go right to left, just like the front of the magazine says. But right away on the right here, we have an advertisement for a Dragon Ball Z video game, Budokai Tenkaichi 2. So it looks like it's for PlayStation 2 and for the Wii. Beside that, we have the table of contents, the infamous table of contents. And you'll notice, if you're familiar with Japanese Shonen Jump, this is going to look very sparse. Japanese Shonen Jump obviously has way more series, like quadruple the amount that are in the English editions. But for North American Shonen Jump, I still think this is pretty impressive to have, what is this, six ongoing series that they're serializing throughout this. So, but we'll start at the top. We have Naruto, One Piece, Hikaru no Go, Shaman King, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World. So these were, I guess, the most popular, the most kind of top of mind in 2006. All right, on the right here, we have some editorial information, and we have an advertisement for subscribing to Shonen Jump. On the left, another Dragon Ball Z advertisement. This is for anime, it looks like. Oh, movies. The first 3 Dragon Ball Z movies on DVD. And it's even giving some stores where you can go and buy it, from Circuit City and Best Buy. Available November 14th, 2006. All right, on the right here, we have this section called Jump Shot. And I think I recall this being like a recurring thing in this magazine. But I don't really remember what it's all about. It looks like, reader mail. information on new anime maybe. We have Beat the Vandal Buster. A kanji of the month, that I remember. They always do like a kanji, Japanese kanji character of the month. And then just some, looks like some One Piece information and a little keychain you can receive if you subscribe to Shonen Jump. On the left-hand side, we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Maximal Metals tins. So these would have been the popular tins at the time. It's crazy to think, I mean, how popular the trading card game. I'm sure the trading card game is still popular, but I remember them selling Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins in like sportswear stores. Like the crossover that the trading card game had in like the 2006, 2005 era, I guess, was insane. So kind of a neat throwback to see these. All right, this is interesting. We have a 2-page spread for 2 different DS games, and one of these I actually own and have played. So we have Children of Mana and Magical Star Sign, which I remember seeing an advertisement. I don't know if it was in this particular issue, but I remember seeing these ads and going, which one would I prefer? Am I more Children of Mana, or would I be more into Magical Star Sign? And ultimately, I did choose Magical Star Sign. I don't remember much about the game. I remember enjoying it, but yeah, kind of a maybe forgotten gem, lost gem. I don't know. Has anyone else played those? All right, on the right here, we have a Bleach anime guide, and it's going over like maybe some recent episodes or recently released episodes. So it has episode 9, 10, 11, and 12. And in the bottom left corner here, it says the Volume 1 DVD is due out this month. And if you're as old as I am and you remember how expensive these volumes of DVDs were, and oftentimes they would only have 4 episodes and they would run for like $40. So it was not cheap. It was not the Crunchyroll streaming that we have today. It was expensive to own anime. I'm sure it's still expensive to own anime now, but I don't buy anime. I just stream everything. All right, on the left here, Naruto Way of the Ninja premium trading cards. The #1 teens anime, not teen, teens anime is now available in trading cards. Collect them all, coming fall 2006. I remember there being like a little bit of a push for this Naruto trading card game and it being advertised a lot. I don't think it ever really caught on or was as big as, like Pokemon trading cards or the Yu-Gi-Oh game. All right, and because it is December, we get a manga gift guide on the right here. And this is interesting. They're taking manga that are in the magazine and they're making comparisons to gifts that you should buy based on what the person likes. So for Yu-Gi-Oh, they're suggesting you buy the Mummy collector's set, which is quite funny. And Shaman King, they have these headphones, so you can look just like Yo, I guess. And then down for Dragon Ball, some of the suggestions are weights, martial arts lessons, a monkey costume. So quite an amusing gift guide. On the left-hand side, we have another advertisement for Naruto. This time it's a PlayStation 2 game, and this is Uzumaki Chronicles. I don't remember much about this one. There were, oh my god, during this era, there were so many Naruto games coming out for GameCube, PS2, the 360, the DS, and I played a few of them. I remember playing Clash of Ninja and Clash of Ninja 2, but unless you were really invested, it was hard to keep up. At least for me, anyway. Oh, and more manga gift guides. Oh, this is interesting. For Bleach, they're recommending Kid A by Radiohead. Okay. For Naruto, they're suggesting they're suggesting eyeliner. It says eyeliner. Be more like Gaara. Well, not too much more. And it also says camouflage clothes. And then for Yu Yu Hakusho, it's suggesting a punching bag or a carnivorous plant terrarium. Very, very interesting. Left side here, we have an advertisement for Speed Racer. It says, buckle up for these final 8 high-octane episodes. So Volume 5 now available on DVD. All right, we have another 2-page spread. This is for the Dot Hack GU Volume 1 Rebirth. I remember briefly reading Dot Hack, like those, like same, you know, those green Dot Hack volumes that were everywhere. I really don't know much about it, or have like a good understanding of where like GU or Volume 1 Rebirth or where any of that comes into play. But anyway, this is a 2-page spread for a PS2 game, and they have some, looks like, screenshots of the game on the side here. Oh, more manga gift guide. It never ends. On the right-hand side, so we have Hikaru no Go. Of course, it's suggesting things like a chess novel called The Chess Garden, Mentos and Junior Mints. For One Piece, it's suggesting swimming lessons. Do something Luffy can't. And it's also suggesting a rubber tree. If you don't get it, you're not a One Piece fan. For Death Note, CSI DVDs, and a Hot Topic gift certificate. A Death Note fan should dress the part. All right, on the left-hand side, we have an advertisement for Maple Story. And I'm not sure, is Maple Story still a thing? Is it still running? I have no idea. It's not on my radar at all, so. Okay, on the right here, we have, looks like a Naruto gaming spotlight. So it says Shinobi Gaming at the top, and we have a Game Boy Advance game, Naruto Ninja Council 2, a PS2 game, Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. We have Naruto tins at the bottom here, and we have more Naruto trading card information or some kind of collectible information in the bottom left here. Interesting with the tins, almost kind of going the Yu-Gi-Oh route, or trying to maybe piggyback off the Yu-Gi-Oh success a little bit. On the left here, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh advertisement. This is for the Cyberdark Impact cards, and it says, feel the impact, experience the crushing force of Cyberdark Impact. Ooh. All right, more Naruto. Naruto was really bumping at this time, so expect to see Naruto in almost every issue of North American Shonen Jump. On the right-hand side here, we have some DVD information. These box sets, I remember when they were first releasing the anime on DVD, they had all these like kind of monochromatic colored box sets. So it's fun to see that again, I guess. We have some anime news, more DVD news. So this would be an individual volume. It has maybe like 4 episodes on it. Or maybe this one has 3. I'm not sure. And then some Naruto streetwear. So I know there's like, there's some companies, some streetwear companies that are doing like collabs with different anime. So with like Naruto and stuff. So it's interesting to see what it was like, or what the Naruto merch was like back then compared to now. Oh, am I in frame? There we go. And on the left side, we have some Naruto sculptures, they're calling them, or figures, I guess we would say. All right, right-hand side, get a jump on shopping, holiday shopping guide. And so it's giving some suggestions of things that would be good for the anime and manga fan of December 2006. So things like a Nintendo DS, or a Manga Studio, or what else do we got? A Dragon Ball Z PS2 game. On the left-hand side, we have an advertisement for Gaia Online. Now, I remember playing Gaia. This must still be running, right? I gotta go back and check. I gotta check this. I gotta check Maple Story. I gotta check a lot of things. Jeez. Okay, right hand side we have more Naruto, advertising that box set we were talking about earlier. And get this, get all the original and uncut action from episodes 14 to 25. That's how many that's how many episodes are in this box set. And I guarantee you this probably ran for like minimum $65. At least in Canada, where I am, but we have a little insert here that you could fill out and subscribe to Shonen Jump, and you would get 3 free Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards. And then another insert to send in the mail and subscribe. All right, and now we're into the manga. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip through, and then sometimes they have color advertisements in between the chapters. For those who aren't familiar, what they would do is they would put like one chapter of every manga that's running in the magazine, and they would just continue, well, not one chapter, it'd be maybe a couple, 2 or 3, and they would put continually put those chapters in order so that every month when you got the issue, you could read the next chapter or the next chapters, and then once the chapters were published in this magazine, they would publish them in individual volumes that you could buy. So similar to Japanese Shonen Jump, except Shonen Jump in Japan is weekly, whereas this was monthly. So it was a much longer process. All right, where is that color advertisement that I saw? There we go. All right, so this one is for Bleach. It's the Bleach Volume 1 DVD. I believe we saw this in the first half as well, but it's printed on the same paper that the manga is printed on. Let's see if we can find another. Oh, there we go. Kind of sneaky. So this is an advertisement for, I guess, all the new releases of the month. So all the individual volumes that were coming out this month. So this is what was hot at the time. We have things like Black Cat, Prince of Tennis, Hikaru no Go, Dr. Slump, Whistle, Knights of the Zodiac, Ultimate Muscle, Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, I never learned how to say that right. Hope that's how it is. I don't know how it is. Get it? And then D Gray Man. All $7.99 and under. Interesting. They're not that much now. They are much more. All right. Nothing through here. Just another card to subscribe. We got some Yo in the back with Shaman King. I'm actually reading Shaman King right now. All right, and we have an advertisement for Bleach, available at Hot Topic. So you can get all your Bleach merchandise from Hot Topic in 2006. And then beside that, it looks like we got some color pages from Yu Yu Hakusho, and like a beautiful 2-page spread, all in color. And these, if you have the individual volumes, I have all of Yu Yu Hakusho. They don't have these in color in the actual volumes. So it's interesting to see them in the magazine here, printed fully in color. I guess I'll just flip through this because it is in color. Blood and Guts. Another card. Cool. And there we go, another advertisement. So this one is for Shoujo Beat on the left here. And what was popular in Shoujo Beat? What do we got? Like Crimson Hero, Baby and Me, Beauty Pop. In stores December 5th. All these volumes. An interesting $8.99 each. Why was Shoujo Beat, why would it be $8.99? Why would they be charging more for these ones? Very interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. In fact, I don't agree with that. It should be the same price as the Shoujo or Shonen Jump titles. Interesting. All right, let's keep going through. We'll pass by Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, and we're in the back half of the magazine now. So this is where, I mean, the very end, they always have a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Featurette, at least from what I remember. And if the magazine came with a free trading card, it would be pasted here. And so they would use like sticky glue, and you would peel the card off and rub the glue off and hide it away. I have all these cards in a binder that is in the other room right now, actually. And I've never played the game. I just kind of kept them in this file folder. So maybe that'll be something to go over one day, is to look at all the cards that I've gotten from the Shonen Jump magazine. But this looks like it's a focus on the Toon cards, or Toon Magic, as it says up here. All right, on the right we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX page. So what do we got? It looks like, are you ready for the next generation of Yu-Gi-Oh? So this must have been around the time that GX was, I don't know, coming to replace the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Or was the next up. I was a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. I remember seeing GX and seeing this guy just not being interested in the series at all. It just looked not good. I don't want to say it looked like a cheap copy. I don't know what the situation was or who made it or, you know, anything like that. But I just remember being very young and thinking, this is not the Yu-Gi-Oh! I know. So maybe I still hold that resentment today. And then on the bottom here, we have a PSP game they're advertising called GX Tag Force. And on the left, another Naruto ad for the collectible card game for the Curse of the Sand cards. Ooh, this is cool. This is a Final Fantasy V for the Game Boy Advance advertisement. And it says, are you ready to experience Final Fantasy Advance in its purest form? And it looks like it's giving a quiz with these different questions. And then you would go to shonenjump.com to get the answers and maybe win something. I'm not sure. Should I read one of these out? Let's read this short one. It says, which of the following jobs is not unique to Final Fantasy V Advance? A. Oracle, B. Cannoneer, C. Black Mage, D. Gladiator, or E. Necromancer? So if you know the answer, comment below. All right. Oh boy. Okay. On the right-hand side here, we have a One Piece page, and immediately my eye goes to the trashy 4Kids DVD that they're advertising. And I know this is the 4Kids ones because I remember buying a few of these when I was really into One Piece at the time. Yeah. R.I.P. 4Kids. Yikes. What else we got? Video game, One Piece Pirates Carnival for the PS2 and GameCube. And it's showing some screenshots. I think this was sort of like a Mario Party kind of thing for One Piece. I don't know. It's a shame. I remember always wanting to get the One Piece games or really any kind of anime games, but it was always so hard to find. You couldn't just go into your electronics store or department store, because you just wouldn't see them, right? You wouldn't see anime games on shelves like you would today, right? Even 10 years ago, it's very different. It's very different now. Well, 10 years ago, that might be a stretch, but, you know, in December 2006, it was different, trust me. And on the left-hand side here, Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. So another video game for the PS2 and the original Xbox. So original Xbox ad, not even 360. Was the 360 out yet at this time? I don't even know. Or was that later? Was that like 07? I don't know. We'll find out in one of these one day. Okay, Get a Jump on Shopping, another holiday shopping guide. advertising Maple Story and Gaia, and also these Naruto ninja toys in the bottom here. Another Naruto ad. I should do like a tally or something of how much Naruto is in this one. But Clash of Ninja 2. This is one I remember. I remember owning this, played it a lot on the GameCube. Super fun. Super fun. If you can ever get a hold of a copy of this, it's just a fun party game. Kind of like shitty Smash Bros, I guess. Alright, and a Game Boy Advance game that it's advertising, Ninja Council 2, which I think we talked about earlier. Alright, on the right-hand side, we have some color fan art from readers. So these are fans of different series, and they would send in art to Shonen Jump, and they would print it. So we got some Shaman King, we got Kakashi, Gaara, Kankuro, and Tamari. All sorts of stuff. Kuwabara. And on the left-hand side here is these. I remember these being very popular. They were above the influence advertisements for not smoking weed. On the right-hand side, we have a Shonen Jump manga match-up. It says, "It's the end of 2006. Have you been paying attention? Every issue of Shonen Jump, you read the latest chapters of 6 serialized manga. But Shonen Jump is about more than ninja, pirates, and card-dwelling pharaohs. In 2006, we also ran full chapters of manga about bounty hunters, exorcists, alchemists, and one very famous Meiji-era swordsman." So it looks like some kind of matching game that you can play. This is kind of fun. They have all sorts of like games and stuff that you can do. I wonder if this is unique to just the December issues, or if they did this throughout the rest of the year. All right, and on the left we have a Yu-Gi-Oh advertisement for the structure deck Dinosaur's Rage. All right, this is the good stuff. So this is advertising upcoming, or this month's releases rather, of Shonen Jump manga volumes. So these would have been the volumes that were releasing in December 2006. It says they are all due on December 5th. So this would have been in what is now known, I guess, as the Twitter haul, where we take photos and show our pickups for the month or for the week. This is what people would have been picking up at the time. Naruto Volume 12, Bleach Volume 16, Yu Yu Hakusho Volume 11, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Volume 18, Zombie Powder Volume 2, Claymore 5, Buso Renkin 3, Eyeshield 21, 11, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Volume 6. And these ones actually, before I move on, are from like their Shonen Jump Advanced label, because maybe they didn't want these ones that maybe skew a little bit older to be associated with Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't know. I feel like Yu Yu Hakusho is just as violent as like Claymore, but I don't know. Oh, speaking of Claymore, we have a manga volume cheat sheet on the right here. So it's giving just a little spotlight on the series and the first 4 volumes, volume 5 at the bottom, who's who the characters are. On the left-hand side, an advertisement for Kinokuniya bookstores. We didn't have these in Canada, but I think they're popular in the States? I don't know. Oh, it lists some of them down here. But were they in more than just these cities? Like, were these popular? Were these everywhere? I'm not sure. It's another thing I have to look into. All right, this is their video game section. So on the right here, they have a list of games that they want to highlight, and then they always do this games we hope to love. So these are games that are upcoming, that they may or may not have a release date for, and they're just saying games that we're looking forward to, basically. But the highlights are Star Fox Command for the DS and Cooking Mama for the DS. And I believe this is like the original Cooking Mama. I have this game. I remember thinking this was like the coolest game, and it was super innovative, and you could use the DS to do cooking, and everyone made fun of me and thought it was stupid, but I still liked it. I thought it was fun. All right, on the left-hand side, we have Xiaolin Showdown for the Nintendo DS, the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the PlayStation Portable. So, not really an anime. I feel like this is an American cartoon, like this was something you'd see on Fox or Disney or something. I don't know how, like, Japanese. I don't know. I feel like this is more Chinese influenced anyway, with Jiaolin, but interesting. Anyway, more games that they're highlighting. We have Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins for the PSP, Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories, Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin, and then Tokyo Game Show, like a little thing about them attending the Tokyo Game Show, I guess. And on the left, we have an advertisement for Tales of the Abyss for the PlayStation 2. All right, another fun page. This is the kind of preview for what's going to be happening in next month's magazine. So I guess the big thing is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is coming to Shonen Jump, a new chapter every month. So it looks like it's coming in to eclipse the current Yu-Gi-Oh! That is running. And I believe GX and the previous series ran simultaneously at the same time. And then eventually the original ended and GX just kind of continued on, I guess. Oh yeah, and it's saying in bright red letters, it's the debut of a new series. Okay. Oh, but that's not all. Another new series. They're going to start putting Gintama in Shonen Jump, one chapter each month. And so it gives us the next issue date, advertising Naruto, Shaman King, Yu Yu Hakusho, One Piece, Hikaru no Go, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium World in the corner there. And also their website, Shonen Jump Online, in the bottom left. All right, this is the last page. Again, we have the You Are Reading the Wrong Way. I believe they always change the art for this, and they have different characters doing it. They even have down here, all true shamans read right to left. So they're getting after you to read it the right way. This is like a survey that you could fill out to win like a Black Cat DVD set, it looks like, and then subscribe. And the very last page is an advertisement for the Black Cat anime, and it has the DVD, the upcoming DVD releases that are going to be coming out from Funimation. But anyway, that is the December 2006, Volume 4, Issue 12 of North American Shonen Jump. I think I'm going to keep doing these. I have a pretty big stack, so we'll randomly pick one. We won't do them in order. We'll just kind of pick a random one off the shelf and see where it goes. But if you've stayed with me this long, thanks for staying. We'll see you next time.